Koluba.
Ibi tí Yẹkẹ Koluba lọ́wọ́ Yẹkẹ Koluba kọ́ sí i wọ́n lọ́la lè tún náà ìfọ̀ ìfọ̀sẹ́kẹ̀ sí àwọn Yẹkẹ Koluba kọ́ sí i Yẹkẹ Koluba kọ́ sí ìkọ̀wéà ní wọ́n ṣe lọ́wọ́ láti lè ṣe Yẹkẹ Koluba tí ó jẹ́ bí ẹ̀ma èyí bẹ̀ ẹ̀rú lẹ́yìn sílẹ̀ máa tẹ̀ Yẹkẹ Koluba tẹ̀lé ẹ̀ máa ń jẹ́ lọ́wọ́ fún Yẹkẹ Koluba jẹ́ nínú àwọn ìlànà ìdí ara yẹ ìmúdò àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n tó Yẹkẹ Koluba.
You love to hear you go for Yẹkẹ.
Yes.
From Benin.
Because Yẹkẹ Koluba is the one that is talking to our in-laws. So you are telling to this Yẹkẹ Koluba because a budget.
Oh, Yẹkẹ can be talking to the president. It's not two things.
Unless you give for power, you give for job. Yes. They happy. Saying that you are your mama happy to you. When you are not going to betray Yẹkẹ Koluba or betray the great people in life today, Yẹkẹ Koluba is not going to be possible.
The counting of my name last, and I was elected Judah as a senator. You gave me confirmation power, but I'm coerced to confirm people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bare ball, and I asked Samuel Kuga, I'm not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now, a group of citizens crying on me for job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and says, well, Nima candidate, my candidate leave with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. He and mother, you can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then show good faith, but you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on the wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way forward to go. And ask Samuel Kuga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Where the period of time that the Liverpool elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But the Liverpool know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tie me on the other side, I can bust another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people. That man, pretty soon will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it. Maybe he won't elevate me. My disappointment is number one. Now the vice president in office tell me since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? 0. Every appointment in Nima County was done by him. He and I will discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you bypass me and do different things. I don't talk on it. Look at what happened in this number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here. What you're thinking, because you are the one over there. Anybody like regular man, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in a district and say, we carry the person, and the vice president said no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the country said that the person, one a party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. If I had gone already to challenge that I will support Agosi Mekwa by all means, or I will support Bori Badi by all means, openly declare that he is supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I will fight and fear disgrace in my own district. He doesn't want to lead the neck of Nimba County. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the county. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit supinely and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may his soul rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You need to dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think that Nimba Power elected me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do the Liberian way, they say that vla. I will die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, I beat you and you will be cursed. The cut will forever remain on your hair, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will look up to the reported case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die, like, yeah, Share, nobody will talk about it. They say, oh, but I remember, say, what I sugar, why you die for? Is that what you all gonna sickness or disease on me?
It's on a lovely Friday morning. Wet here in Monrovia, but a bit sunny. I left it in Painesville. Good morning. This is another edition of the program, the Freedom Morning Ras. This program is aired on this radio Monday to Friday. And of course, on today's edition of the program, so on today's edition of the program, too many things to talk about. And of course, yes, we are here and we are going to do so just the way we see it. With no fear nor favor. We are here to speak fearlessly. And we don't care as to whether it is crossing our friendship. Because guess what? No matter how friendly we are with you, we don't compromise the interests of our country. So you can keep our personal friendship or whatever it is. When I sit here and lie on you, you want to take legal action, go to court. But once it is factual, facts proving, trust me, I care less about how you feel about it. So good morning. Too many things to talk about this morning. And it's getting interesting day by day. Guess what? Nimba County Senator Samuel Gongwen Koga has alarmed over death threats against him by people, he said, or people believed to be supporters of Vice President Jeremiah Cohn. We give you our take on that. Bring you screenshots, Facebook posts and comments right here live this morning. The Liberia Drug Enforcement Agency saga is still on. And like we said, I'm going to follow that closely until we reach to a logical conclusion. There's missing people that are logical conclusion. The president, the government that have said to us they will protect whistleblowers. Guess what? The whistle blower at the DEA was dismissed by the president. Where are we heading? For talking the truth, for saying, oh, people even from the executive are involved in the drugs, people from the judiciary, and people from the legislative branch are involved in the drug. The president said you will go home. Then imagine a common man like you who don't have security, who don't have a job, who your life is just vulnerable. Imagine speaking ills. You could be hunted down. And that's why you have to be careful. As they all started it during the course of the campaign in 2023 and throughout between 2018 straight up to 2023, even senior executives, senior officials of the Boakai's administration have been on insulting leaders of our country. Daniel Sando, arrogant, disorganized, misguided young man who is filling on the pockets of politicians who cannot live without a government job. One useless man I was passing around here, reckless or around Capitol building there, bare ball to Yomdi Kanga Lawrence, has become more arrogant to the point that he doesn't even respect a certain senator of a county. But you know what action will not be taken against him? He's quote unquote a son to Yomdi Kanga Lawrence. And the president feels satisfied with people who always insult. That's why he had to save Prophet Key from going to jail or facing litigation. And even during their days in opposition, they supported a lot of these things. So when people are insulting, when his officials are insulting leaders, no, it's not his concern. Yomdi Kanga is sitting there as pro-tem of the Liberian Senate. A member of that body is being disrespected, insulted. But she's saying nothing. That is politics for you. These are the freedom fighters for you. So good morning. The cash giveaway is on, and today is Friday. So you could win for yourself 25,000, 10,000, 7,000, 5 or 5,000. All that you have to do this morning is to dial for yourself. Use your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone. That star 255 star 1 hash. If you are using the button phone, the code for you is star 255 star 1 hash. But for those using the smartphone, that's star 255 star 1 hash hash. Star 255 star 1 hash hash. And just for 100 Liberian dollars, 100 LD, you stand a chance right here to win up to 25,000 Liberian dollars. So let's go. The time check is 11 minutes up to 8 o'clock. Let's see, between now to 10 past 8. Hopefully, if we can reach a threshold, then we can do our draw. So it is up to you now. All that you have to do is to pick up your Lone Star Cell MTN mobile money phone and then dial star 255 star 1 hash. Then you stand a chance right here to win for yourself up to 25,000. Let's take this break and be right back.
When they were coming, they said they were liberators. When they were coming, they said they were liberators. But when they came their ground, they changed their mind. When they came their ground, they changed their mind. What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
What kind of people they so?
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you raping our women.
They are freedom fighters.
You freedom fighter, you killing our children.
They are freedom fighters.
Freedom fighter, you destroying our country.
They are freedom fighters.
Okay.
Yes. So it's up to you. Like we said, the dial star 255 star 1 hash. If you are using the button phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash hash. If you are using the smartphone, and then just for 100 Liberian dollars, you could win up to 25,000 Liberian dollars here this morning. Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise, and of course, Promise is here this morning. Good morning to you, Promise, and welcome to this edition. It's Friday.
Good morning, Higa. Good morning, Liberia. Good morning to all of our fans, our friends, our critics, those who hate us, and those who love us. Today is another great day, and I'm glad to be on the show. As usual, Friday is always one of my best days. So stay with us as we bring you more information on things that are happening in the country.
So yes, Crime Stoppers Liberia is proudly associated with the Freedom Money Rise, and of course, we can take Crime Stoppers break. When we come back, like we said, we want to do our draw to give money to you, our followers. But all you have to do this morning, continue to share the live. At least let's try. We hit more people when you are following, maybe from your keke. All that you have to do as a rider of that keke, increase the volume of the radio in the keke or the monitor in the keke. If you are on the taxi cab, all you have to do just increase the volume so that this message, all messages that we are about to give out this morning, can reach across Liberia, can cut across and at least hit all Liberians, so they know and understand where we are and how all of these things are running. So all that you have to do, just continue and share the live and comment, sending your comments to some of these talking points here this morning. And we could read it out here for you. So like we said, we'll also want to do a draw at 8:10, 10 minutes past 8 this morning. We'll want to do a draw to give money to you, our followers. So all that you have to do is to pick up your Lone Star MTN mobile money phone, and then you dial star 255 star. For those that are using the button phone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash, and then you'll be asked the currency you want to play from, and then you select the currency, and yes, you stand a chance to receive up to 25,000. So 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 5, 10,000, up to 25,000 here this morning up for grab. And if you are using the smartphone, just pick up your Lone Star MTN mobile money phone, but at least have $100 or more on it, and that's star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash, and then you stand a chance right here, right now, to win for yourself up to 25,000 just by using 100 LD or 50 cents USD. Let's take Crime Stoppers Liberia. We'll come back. We'll check to see whether we can do a draw. Depending on whether we reach the threshold, then yes, we can do our draw and kickstart our conversation here this morning. Too many things to talk about. We want to cut across at least some of these things. We want to touch them one after the others and give you the opportunity so you make your contribution on these talking points here this morning. And again, like we started on yesterday, there is a chat room created for followers of the Freedom Morning Rise, whether from Monday to Friday, any one of them. But once you are a follower of the Freedom Morning Rise, just hit me up on Messenger using the name HAGGARGONDAH, HAGGARGONDAH, and I'm going to send you the link on how you can join the Freedom Morning Rise WhatsApp chat room. In that chat room, the G's will be there, the gossip will be there, the fights will be there. All those things that you can hear or talking about it at the chat room, we can have the behind the scene conversation in before we come on the radio with it. So when you're there, sometimes you have an understanding of what we discuss before the day itself. So it's good for you to be there. Let's have fun together. Let's gossip together. Let's share the G's and all of that. Let's take Crime Stoppers this morning. We'll come back. We do our draw to give money to our followers.
Shabba musical. There are crimes in many places, in every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the right authority. Then it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it, I mean you cheche. You wait for your safety. If you see it, don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, Old Man Sam Cyan.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crime for all of us.
Okay. Yes. Crime Stoppers Library is proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise right here. And we are here. It's good that we are back here this morning. So, like we said, for those of you who are there and you are a follower of the Freedom Morning Rise continuously, you've been following us. This is an opportunity for you to form a part of a family that we've tried to build over the time. All that you have to do is to just try to be a part of our WhatsApp chat room. All you do, just send me a direct message. Send me a message on Messenger. Just send me a message that you want to be a part of it. But trust me, we'll be scrutinizing all of you. We scrutinize you to know who you are. But whatever the case is, we're not even afraid of anything because what we will be saying there are the facts. Yeah, and we even support opposing views and all of that. But you can be a part of the chat room. All you have to do is to just maintain professional conduct and all of that. Just be respectful to your colleagues in the chat room. And yes, no abusive language, all of that. But we were talking about these things. But all you have to do is to just form a part of the chat room. Send me the message on Messenger. The name is HAGGERGONDAH. Just send me a message on Messenger, and I'm going to add you in the WhatsApp chat room. It's firing. It's becoming more fiery. Too many persons out there. So let's check to see whether we can do our draw. We want to do draw and give you money. Okay, we still got like 11 minutes to go, 11 more minutes, and we need more persons to play. Then we do a draw here, but the code is star 255 star 1 hash, star 255 star 1 hash. So once you dial star 255 star 1 hash, especially for those using the button phone, just by doing so, you use 100 Liberian dollars. You stand a chance to receive between 5,000 straight up to 25,000 here and now on this platform this morning. So we want to give several persons money. If we can do our first draw at 8:10. Then trust me, at 8:30 we can do another one. 8:45 we do another one. Just continue like that. But let's see that you can play. So it's up to you now. For those using the button phone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash. And then for those of you using the smartphone, you dial star 255 star 1 hash. So we want to recognize you, our Facebook followers, this morning. Then we'll come back after that to see whether we can do our draw before we get started this morning with the real cool conversation. Let's start up to recognize you, our Facebook followers, right here this morning.
All right. Cecilia Masakwe, watching from Norway. Faith Kelvin Babi, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Block A, Pobland Road. And we have Abraham and Addison, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm following live from Cowell. We have Bakari Sharif, good morning, Freedom FM. And Sue Fambule, I'm following from Canada. Okay, we have Chelsea firstborn Yaya Kruma. Good morning. Following from the western region of Liberia this morning. Roland Swa. Good morning, Freedom Radio Liberia. I'm watching from Johnsonville, Kankatan community. And we have Mario Miki Wohi. Say good morning, guys. We have Brabi Mba. Good morning. Following live from Bushra Island, Monrovia. David Tueto. Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise, and good morning to the peace-loving people of Electoral District 16. I'm watching from Nukutown, precisely Trowin community. Papi Paulie, good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Johnsonville. I lost my brother in Banka. The policeman who the car killed in
Mr. Bapi, my sympathy to you and of course the entire family. I'm so sorry for the loss. He's a brother, that man, yeah. Let's take sorry, bro.
Phoenicia's Junior Bar watching. Samia Hina Jr. Good morning. Following live from Wiala, Magibi County, Electoral District number 5. Roosevelt Arrow Johnson Jr. I'm watching from London. Give floor for Wolo. Good morning, my dear brother. I join you from 20th Street. We have Clarence M. Fuboy. Good morning, Heka Gonda Alonso, co-host Promise. I'm following your firing, fascinating, and informative discussion from my Jonah Island residents in Doe community this morning. Good morning. James Lamy, good morning, Promise, Hega and Promise. Henry Tito Jr., good morning. I'm following up from my residents in Carwell. Thanks for the update. Fuba, all right, that's Fuba. Okay, nah. I'm following live from Mapuma. Is that Mapuma town? Right here. Okay. Right here. Yeah. Cape Mount. Yeah. So good morning. And Samuel Light Cooper. He says, good morning, Brother Higa, and says Promise. I'm following from Carwell. My brother, Mr. Bwaka, enjoy people insulting others national leader. Since his opposition days till now of him becoming president, he rewards people for insulting. So that is what we see everyone, Cousin and Daniel, understand that. Okay. We have Terry F. Corner. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching live from Newport Street for my Newport Street residents. Thank you guys for the show this morning. We have Stephen Fala Jr. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Chikisu Factory. Okay, we have Chokuse Joshua Tito. Good morning, Freedom FM, and good morning to the peace-loving people of Electoral District number 16. All right, we have Jacob B. Tia. Good morning, Freedom family. I'm watching from my corner, but I dream about United Nations coming back to the country. Okay. We have there's Vivian Solo Queen. Good morning, guys. Amara Jala Kamara. I'm following from Brussels. Here we have Marketplace. Good morning, Freedom family. I'm following from Bannersville. We have, this is Jeremy Dwyer watching live. We have Defiso Castleboy. Good morning, Freedom Morning Rise. Good morning to the peace and loving people of Liberia. I'm watching from the borough of Nukutown, precisely Lagoon community. Thanks for your services to Mama Liberia. Good morning. And we have Leona Williams. Good morning. I'm watching from Painesville Red Light. Sarah M. Masakwe. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from Painesville. And we have Jefferson Nadan. Good morning, Freedom FM. I'm from Brandersville, Pantan. And we have Bala M. Kuya. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from King George, Grand Cape Mount County. We have that's Pioneer Joshua. Good morning, Freedom FM family. I'm watching from District 6, GSA Road. Eugene Jabo. He said, good job. I'm watching from Capital Bypass. Good morning, senior man. And we have Achi Topo. Good morning. I'm following from Dole Community. That's all of the comments we have for now.
Okay, that's all of the comments we have for now. So you can continue to send in your comments this morning. So all of you who have requested to be added to the chat room, just check. I've sent you a link. Just click that link and then you can join. Then I will approve it. So once you click the link, then I will approve you joining the chat room. So again, for those of you who just joining, you want to be a part of our WhatsApp chat room, the Freedom Morning Ras WhatsApp chat room. All you do, send me a messenger message using my name, Hagar Gonda, and then I will send you a link that you can use to join the Freedom Morning Ras WhatsApp chat room. So let's check to see. The code is *255*. We said we want to do a draw at 8:10, and then we got 8:08. So we can check to see once we can reach, at least let's do it within that time. Then we can do more draws here this morning. So continue to send in your comments. Then we will read them out here for you. So all of you who are requesting, I'm seeing them, and some of you have been added. Also, I'm seeing everything here. I will confirm you right now. So let's continue. Let's check. Let's continue. Too many things this morning to talk about. And so what do you have to do? And just quickly, for those of you the football lovers, yesterday I was glad when I followed the UEFA Champions League draw, and guess what? 3 Liberians are about to feature in the biggest club competition in Europe, in the world football. The biggest club competition in world football is Liberians. 3 Liberians are expected to be a part of it, and they are Emmanuel Fode, a left back playing for Slovak Prague, and Divantier, a left forward playing for the same Slovak Prague, and of course Oscar Dole, who is a central midfielder playing for Slovak Prague. So they are going to play some top European clubs. And let's just get their names here so you know who your team, your country players are going to be featuring against. I know some of us now will be like, who will support, because I'm a Barcelona fan. Seeing Slovak Prague going against Barcelona, I will support the 3 Liberians, whatever the case is. But anybody that win, I'll be saying that quietly. But let's hope that they can at least qualify from the group stage so that we can see Liberians continuously on the world stage. So Slovak Prague is going to be playing. They will play FC Barcelona at home, and they will play Inter Milan away, and play Arsenal home. They will play Arsenal. They will play Arsenal home. Oh wow! And then they will play Atalanta away, and Brothers Glen. They will play Brothers Glen home, and then Tottenham Hotspur. They will play Tottenham Hotspur away. And then Athletic Bilbao, they will play Athletic Bilbao home. And then Parfox, they will play Parfox away. So these are the 8 teams that Divantier, Oscar Dole, Emmanuel Fode, Slovak Prague are going to be meeting. So let's hope, let's wish them all of the best. The Champions League is expected to start on the 16th of September. So just some 2 weeks from now, yes, we could be talking about seeing Liberians on the world stage. And that's what we pray for our country. And we hope that we can continue on that note. At least let them serve the basic for other Liberians who are aspiring to play in the biggest club competition in Europe. So let's check now to see if we can do a draw. The code this morning is *255*1# for those using the button phone. star 255 star 1 hash. And then for those of you using the smartphone, the code is star 255 star 1 hash. And just for 100 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance to receive up to 25,000. So we want to give out the first 5,000 to somebody here this morning. And then yes, at 8:25, we can do another draw and give somebody else money too as well. Let's move on this morning. This is a weekend, and as we go for the weekend, we want to give more persons money so that you have something to. The way school is about to reopen, many of you parents don't even have the money to get started. Let's start off from here this morning, and that's why I really want to give out 25,000 this morning. So maybe somebody can use 50% of that or more to pay their child or children's school fee. But let's call out somebody here who has won money, and then we'll come back in the next 10 minutes to do a draw. Let's see, after every 10 minutes, if we can do a draw to give you money. We'll be glad to do that. But you have to play, make your number register. The more you play, the better your chances to win this morning. So let's continue to increase our opportunity. And the Freedom Back to School promo here is coming up, and I will tell you more about that back to school. Let's go.
Yellow valued subscriber. The subscriber you're trying to reach is currently out of coverage area. Please call again.
Let's hope this person will pick. Let's hope this person is going to pick. Let's hope this person is going to pick. So, hello.
Hello.
Good morning. This is Hagar. I'm calling you from Freedom FM. This is Hagar, and I'm calling you from Freedom FM. You play our cash giveaway this morning?
Yes.
How many times you play it?
One time.
You play it only one time?
Yes.
How you play it?
I dial star 255 star 1 hash.
Okay. And then you just use 100 Liberian dollars. But
Yeah.
guess what now? You've been playing the program before?
Yes, I've been playing it, but I can't always wait. So today morning, I just didn't try my luck.
So like all that thing you are doing in the morning, I just try a lot your own.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've won for yourself 5,000 Liberian dollars. So check your mobile money. Your money is already there. It's already there with you this morning. Okay. Okay, enjoy your money. Enjoy. So we can do another one in the next 10 minutes. After every 10 minutes, we want to do a draw. Okay. This morning. So after every 10 minutes, we want to do a draw. So it's up to you. Star 255 star 1 hash, porting from users, and then star 255 star 1 hash. For those of you using the smartphone, let's take Crime Stoppers break. We'll come here and start our serious conversation. And then after every 10 minutes, we give money to you here this morning.
It's about musical. There are crimes in many places. In every community, you can see. So if you see crime, report it. Don't take law in your hand, call the real authority. That it can't take your law in. Crime Stopper here for us, bringing safety to your door. Whether you rich or you poor, if you see you must talk it. I mean you cheche, you wait for your safety. If you see don't keep it. You must call to report it. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, they're stopping crimes for all of us.
Crime Stopper Liberia is your community crime fighting partner. Don't take the law into your own hands. Remember, if you see a crime, report it. This is a message from your own self, old man Sam Sion.
Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us. Crime Stopper, the people bringing safety to your door. Crime Stopper, stopping crime and making peace for them before. Crime Stopper, Liberia, from the center to interior. Crime Stopper, keeping us safe, let's stopping crime for all of us.
Okay, Crime Stoppers Liberia, proudly associated with the Freedom Morning Rise right here. So we're about to get into business here this morning, and so just continue. Like we said, too many things to talk about this morning. And in as much as we want to give you our followers morning, all you have to continue to do is to play your cash giveaway program. We'll give you money. So like I said, I promised you this morning that after every 10 minutes, I want to give money to somebody. So since the time is 8:17, at 8:27, latest 8:30 this morning, I want to give money to somebody. So just continue to play. Even if you're not hearing me calling the code, talking about it, just continue to play. I'm following. And once we hit the threshold, then we will do a draw. So this morning, for today's edition, is just $100. And schools are about to reopen. Things are difficult. Parents cannot afford. So we've decided to contribute to what it is like for parents getting their children back to school. So the Freedom Cash Giveaway program here, or all of our programs, all of the programs on Freedom FM, from the morning to night, we are going to be giving you back. We are going to be helping you to take your child or children back to school. So we got 4 categories in this cash giveaway program that is about to take your children back to school. We got 4 categories, and the grand prize is 100,000 scholarship fund. Yes, 100,000 scholarship form. So that scholarship form will be intended if your child is in 9th grade, you go to your child's school, you go there. The money that your child would need between 9th grade to 12th grade, everything that they would need, we settle it out and we'll clear it up. If there are 2, 3, if the money we use can reach 100,000, it can reach 100,000. The bottom money that will leave, we use it for another child that you will recommend. So it's important for you. So the 100,000 is the grand prize, and then the gold prize or the golden prize is 50,000 semester school fee. So we'll help you with your child's school fee for 1 whole semester. That is it for you. And all you do is all of our cash giveaway programs here. Just always take advantage. Play like we said. Since today you can play all of the times you play. From the morning to night, is going to be adding up to what you already have played from the start of this program. So we got 50,000 semester form. We got a silver where we'll be giving your child 25,000, or you will be giving you 25,000 for your child semi-semester school fee or semi-semester fund. We call that one a semi-semester fund. So that one at 25,000 you'll win. And then to transport your child or children to school, for those of you who could form a part of the least category, you'll be working away with 10,000 cash prize. That 10,000 baht, you have to take your children to school, even though you can pay some school fees. But yeah, just to take your children to school. So, like I said, all you have to do, just continue to play all of our cash giveaway programs here, and especially this morning, where we are here to give you money. All you do, just that star 255 star 1 hash for those of you using the button phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash for those of you using the smartphone. And this morning, like I said, at 8:30 we'll be doing our next draw just very shortly. So let's get to business here now. You know, it is sometimes said that train up your child, even it is said in the Bible, right? Train up your child in the way that he should go, that when he or she is old, he will never depart from it. Now, this unity party in opposition train up her children in arrogance. This unity party in opposition, train up her children in lies, deception, fake propaganda, arrogance, being disrespectful to others, being disrespectful to leaders. Then former Vice President Boakai could sit and watch his people insult. The legs of Yeke Koluba insulted leaders in this country. The legs of Prophet Key, several of these people, even Daniel Sanders today in government, what he's doing was something he practiced in opposition. Now, the reality today, they've had the opportunity to serve. They've come in government now. And the very same thing that they were doing in opposition, where Liberians felt that arrogance could help, those guys still feel like, yes, say we actually rule on people, we curse, we did everything, we can still curse, we can still rule on people, we can still be arrogant, and Liberians will still like us because they love us, they supported us because we were arrogant, we were rude, we disrespected people, we curse people, we lie on people in this country. Now, Daniel Sando is Deputy Minister for Press and Public Affairs at the Information Ministry. The Information Ministry, let me tell you this. International partners who have not been in this country before, or some of whom have been here before and they left, many of them sit in their country and then follow happenings in this country, trusting the Ministry of Information page. Anything that is posted on the Ministry of Information page, anything that is said at the Ministry of Information regular press briefing, international partners follow it. So when you listen, sometimes you go on international wires like the BBC, the CNN, the Al Jazeera, just whatever media institution it is internationally. When you go on their platforms, they will tell you according to government. According to government. So everything that the Minister of Information or his deputy will stand on the podium to say in front of Liberians as part of the press briefing, international partners will capture that and reference it as according to government sources. Now, that place should be a place of respect. That place should be a place where dignity will be seen. But on the contrary, since the ascendancy of this Boakai's administration, and he made Jerry Limek Pia Minister of Information, made Daniel Sando Deputy Minister for Press, Public Affairs at the Ministry of Information, Daniel has been involved, he and his boss have been involved into continuously disrespecting even past leaders of the country and some current leaders. When you disagree with him, when you disagree with the government on issues that the facts are clear, Daniel, the only argument they will push is the goal is set on, they said at the Ministry of Information regular press briefing, re-insult at leaders. Now, just before we do our draw, let me get you what Senator Creighton Duncan said that warranted Daniel Sando insulting him. So I will play this. I will play Senator Creighton Duncan. You will listen to him. And then I will play Daniel Sando's response to the senator. Then we'll come up and give you our take on it. When we come back, maybe after that, then we can do our draw and give you our take on this here this morning. Okay, we got 5 more minutes. We can do our draw in the next 5 minutes. Let's listen to Senator Creighton Duncan. Listen to what he said that led to Daniel Sanders' response.
When George Weah was elected, everybody was happy. 15 counties. 14 voted for George Weah under the hope that he was a young man and he was vibrant, that he was suffering before he became a football star. He knows what suffering is, and so he will hold that in his heart to fight for the poor people. And so overwhelmingly, everyone went to vote for him. Only Lofa did not vote for him because of Breka. After 6 years, the very Liberian people became disappointed and said, we'll bring the Breka man and let's see what he can do. Breka, as an old man who barely walk, we believe that he has the virtue of the Liberian people, that he will face these people and hold the poor by his hand and fight the international community for the exploitation of our resources in our country. He failed to do that. He also is afraid of the challenges. It is a challenge. It is something that you have to be brave and face. It is not a matter of just sitting down and talking to the finance minister for him to pay salary on one end. How many Liberians will work for the Liberian government? How many? That is why many students graduate, there is no job because the private sector is not vibrant.
So you listen to Senator Creighton Duncan. Senator Duncan had gone to the Batnersville area there at an intellectual center, and he was giving his view and understanding of why he thinks Liberia is still back or backward. Now, while he was speaking on that, he made mention of the Western influence in our government affairs, in our governmental affairs. So Senator Duncan was making reference of the Western influence. So he said the West always want to keep us at the back. That's why they will tell you, or the government will increase taxes on while Liberians cannot register. For example, he made mention of the mining sector. So he said they will tell you the license, class C license, class B license, class A license, all of them got different prices. And because they know that Liberians are not financially powered enough, and lawmakers, according to Senator Duncan, are prevented from doing businesses like that because Liberians talk about conflict of interest. So he said, now there are other Liberians who don't have the cash, and we that have the cash, we are being prevented from doing business like that because they say a conflict of interest. So all of these things, he believed it is only done to keep the Westerners in charge of our economy, because these are the only people that can get the money to come here. They will get their partnership from outside. They come here and run our affairs here. So he said Liberians voted for Weah, thinking that things will change. And when he did not meet up their expectation, Liberians voted him out. Liberians voted him out. Now they brought in Boakai, who is the current president of the republic. And according to Senator Duncan's view, since Boakai came to power, the very thing that Weah was removed for, Boakai is doing the same thing. He had not been able to meet up the expectation of Liberians. Is that one lie? Sometimes before you speak is good. When this thing started, even before this Daniel Sando guy can respond to the senator, I had the opportunity to listen to the full recording. If you follow the page that was broadcasting this recording was done in bits and pieces. The live Facebook feed was done in bits and pieces. Apparently, Daniel's interest was only about where he spoke about Boakai, but he did not go back to know how Boakai name got in the picture. Now, because Daniel feels this guy is disagreeing, the senator is disagreeing with the activities of the government, Daniel now see it as the opportunity to insult this man. Let's listen to what he said. Daniel went, mounted the Ministry of Information, regular press briefing, mounted the podium, pretending to not know the position and portfolio of the senator. So even from the initial stage, from his introduction, you get to understand how Daniel referenced the senator. Let's listen to him, then we'll come back and do the draw and give you money.
Statement attributed to one Creighton Duncan.
One Creighton Duncan.
The man who's supposed to be the senator, one of the senators of Sando County. So he felt that the president, His Excellency Ambassador Bwaka, is a weak old man who barely walks, and that his government has failed the country. As a government, we are open to criticism, we are very tolerant.
And I say they are tolerant.
One thing we cannot do is allow such madness as was expressed by somebody who's supposed to be a senator.
Such madness. You listen to him. Daniel, in his statement, said they will not allow such statement. Oh God. So Daniel is referencing a certain senator that Liberians in sign of voted for. Daniel said the senator mad. Maybe you did not listen. Let me carry back so you can listen to it. You're sorry for those of you playing the cash giveaway. We will do your draw very shortly. The code is *255*1# for those of you using the button phone, and then *255*1# for those of you using the smartphone. Let's listen to Daniel. Maybe some of you did not listen. You did not understand what Daniel said. Listen to this.
The man who's supposed to be the senator, one of the senators of Sando County. So he felt that the president, His Excellency Ambassador Bwaka, is a weak old man who barely walks, and that his government has failed the country. As a government, we are open to criticism, we are very tolerant. But one thing we cannot do is allow such madness as was expressed by somebody who's supposed to be a senator to go unresponded to. We are reminded that the person who is making this statement remains a strong supporter of the former ruling party.
So Daniel's only justification that he gave for insulting the senator is because he believed the senator is a strong supporter of the former ruling party, the CDC. You see why we told you that they think where Bwaka asked you to go do, they say you go fast for peace and unity in the country. It was just intended to keep you hungry. Because he had gone to celebrate his birthday, wanted a day off to rest, and so he made it appear like, let's go. And in fact, his anniversary, let's go and fast and pray for unity. Unity, peace, and reconciliation are not in words, but are in action. If you want to reconcile, like we did after a heated election in 2017, we drove from his house to Bwaka's house to push reconciliation, to push peace, to push unity. Ask Bwaka for his inputs, even gave him an opportunity to recommend people in government. So Daniel Sando, only reason he's giving for which he's insulting, calling a certain senator a madman is because Creighton Duncan is believed to be from the CDC or is believed to be a supporter of the former government. Now listen to Daniel continuously.
And so, let me say to him, President Bwaka is traveling the length and breadth of this country via road. He flies over 30 or more hours fighting for Liberia. Mr. Dongie, who is the so-called young man,
Listen to that.
is in political obscurity. He's hardly visible. He looks faint and exhausted. On the question about failure, I want to remind this individual that apparently he doesn't know what failure is. He doesn't know what failure is. Just a few months ago, when Mr. Dongie and his political demagogues presided over the looting of, they were using helicopter to go to the southeast. They were passing through Ivory Coast. Interestingly, so Mr. Dongie is from the southeast. One of the counties that were deeply affected by the terrible road condition that the country faced under the leadership of the people he considered to be political demagogues. Today, President Baka has made going to that region of the country very accessible. And people like Peter Dongie arrive on the road. They are taking 6 hours from here to the southeast. Yet he comes up to say that the president has failed the country. Then, I will not go back to question the mental stability of the senator.
Listen to that.
Something is wrong with you. Something terrible must be wrong with you. When you can now ride from here to Brangile to Sando and come back the same day, under this administration, something that never happened. Even from the day that he and the former governor were milking the central bank of Liberia.
Okay. We can go on and on listening to that. But I think you listen clearly and got an understanding of what Daniel said against a sitting senator. The only crime the senator commit is to be a part of the CDC, according to Daniel. So, and you see how this country is running. Daniel is sitting over there. You can see behind him, we got some officials of government seated there. This has been Daniel's continuous action. The minister have listened continuously. The president have listened. The vice president have listened. The pro tem have listened. The regime speaker have listened continuously to Daniel. But you know why? When they meet behind the scene, they pump champagne and clap for him. So he feels energized for every time he mounts the podium to speak on critical national issues. For every time Daniel have the opportunity to engage Liberians through the Ministry of Information regular press briefing, Daniel sees that as an opportunity to insult leaders. Nobody have said anything about it. They want not Daniel's first time. And nothing will come from India. I challenge you. You know why? Because the legislature is a part of the executive now. The legislature is a bad ball to the executive. Darius DeLong is there. Yomli Kanga is there. The likes of all of those individuals. The vice president is there. And a leader, duly elected, the position that this man got cannot be compared to that position Daniel is serving. Daniel got confirmed by the vote of this very individual he's insulting today. No action will be taken. Yomli is seated there as a woman who is supposed to ensure that there are dignity and respect for leaders. She's seated there. She will not say nothing. No, Darius Dillon don't see this as an issue because it is in the interest of his government. So senators are seated there. Representatives are there on Capitol Hill. A leader, a member of that body is being insulted. And nothing will happen. I challenge you. Nothing will happen. Because that's what the government feel is in their interest. That's what they feel can get the minds of Liberians. A man addressed critical national issues. You could not go after the issues addressed. He spoke about, if you say he spoke about Boakai's health, yeah, he spoke about Boakai being a sick, weakly old man who cannot barely walk. That lie? You not see Boakai dragging a 4-year Daniel Sando? Oh, you not know that one? If you think what he said is wrong, come back. Challenge him with the health record of the president. In other countries, the president can bring the ministry can bring the president health record out. When was the last time you brought Boakai health record out in this country? Challenge the senator with the health record of the president. Tell him that what you say is not true. The president is well. This is the current health record of the president. You could not do that, but to go and call a certain senator crazy man, call him all of what you wanted to call him. And Boakai as an old man is there. He's happy with your service. Then we tell him say he's sick, useless and reckless. Just say we're causing him. When you look at a certain senator, you say he not get sense. He's crazy. That insult. Somebody who is older than you, somebody who is higher than you in rank, you insulting him. That one, I think you say against him, that insult. But when you tell Boakai that he's a liability to the country, he's useless in the country, he's being president like Boakai got no benefit, he's reckless, then you say we cause him Boakai. So you're not telling us to not cause Boakai when we say all of these things, when we use this adjective, when we say Boakai that sick, weakening old man. When we tell you these things, you say we cause him Boakai. But when Boakai's son, a man that is working under Boakai's instruction, call a certain senator crazy because he feel the guy is connected to the CDC, he's connected to the opposition. No, you don't see that one as an insult. Let's give money out to somebody and come right back here. Then Promise can speak to these issues. Then we pick your calls and move on to our next talking point right here this morning. So the code is star 255 star 1 hash for those using the button phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash for those using the smartphone. Let's get to call our next winner. Yes, I told you once we reach the threshold, I'm going to be doing it to be giving you money right here. So we can do our next draw at 8:55. 8:55. It is up to you if you can make us reach our threshold and trust that we can do our next draw at 8:55. The time is 8:44. 8:44. So just only 11 minutes. So, hello, you want to walk away from your radio, please?
Hello.
Good morning. This is Hager. I'm calling you from Freedom FM.
Yes, sir.
You've been playing our cash giveaway program on Freedom FM?
Oh, I've been playing over and over.
Did you play this morning?
Yes, I do.
How many times you play?
I played 3 times just now.
You played 3 times just now. How you play it?
I dialed the star 255 1 hash.
Okay, star 255 star 1 hash. Check your phone. You say you play 3 times, right? You do $300 Liberian dollars.
Yes, sir.
Check your phone. You've received 5,000 Liberian dollars as part of our winners this morning.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, all right. So star 255 star 1 hash for those using the button phone, and then star 255 star 1 hash for those using the smartphone. So at 8:55, just under 10 minutes, we can do our next draw. It's up to you if you can reach it. We can do our draw to give you money continuously. Promise.
So every time we come out here, we clearly state that the Unity Party is self-absorbed. The greed of power have left them very much mannerless. They don't see the need to show respect to anyone. And on a daily basis, it is proven by them. You have a young guy who he's still young. Being into politics doesn't give you the right to continuously insult others. But I think Daniel have taken that podium to be a place where he vent out his anger and insult so many people in the country. There were times when we had others from the opposition now in government, and every day of their lives, they vowed to insult the leaders at that time. Every day of their life, they bent on bringing that administration down. So if you want to tell us that of 42 years plus experience administration, yeah, because the president is so experienced, cannot tolerate being criticized, what can you people do? What are we to expect in 2029? What are we to expect? Because you can have a city senator being disrespected by someone who was approved being in that position by that same man. And I can remember years back, Mr. Facon was removed from his position because of that same thing. He was removed from his position because of that same thing. He always talked to the podium to vent out when people criticized his government. And because of that, Facon was removed and replaced. But we have gone almost 2 years now. And Daniel Sano continuously come out and insult others once you talk against his government. You will have people like Copper pass away as soon as you say something on the internet, he comes there, he reply, and then when you try to reply him, he go into your inbox and find your picture. The people, they are so immature to the extent that they don't know how to do or what to do, sorry. Because you will have the president coming to us and say, oh, the country is hard. You will have men like Daniel Sano telling us, oh, things are all right. So it is not strange. It is not strange that you have people like him sitting on the podium insulting. I know people behind him, those faces we see they are not even smiling. Because if they were in support of his reckless statement, they were going to be smiling and clapping for him. But because they know that this is a government to run and not a campaign for that position. The senator said it right. The past regime didn't serve the Liberian people the way the Liberian people wanted it. That was the reason the regime was removed. And then this government is here. The government is not doing anything. The government is not doing anything. The people of Liberia are still suffering. Things are hard. The market, food to buy in the market, they are hard. People that are selling, they are crying. They say the police are running behind people who are selling on the streets on a daily basis. So you want to tell us when we come out to say our minds, we come out to express ourselves, the only thing we will have to eat from you is insult? Oh no, bro. You don't do that. They say men that you are insulting. I hope you understand that from his county, you have people who voted this government. And you still have people who are loyal to him. You're saying that he's a silent person, but yet they say he's working. The only thing he needs to do is continue working in his county. So you want he should just shut up when the government is failing the Liberian people, when our rights are being stepped on, when the country is in a lawless form. The only time this administration value the rule of law is when the government goes out there to break down the opposition party headquarters. That's the only time the law is being abided. We are abiding the law. We need to be law-abiding citizens. That let the law be. That's the time. Then you have a lawless or reckless, irresponsible person sitting in the Ministry of Information, and you are not going to punish him. You're just going to let him continuously insult everyone in the country, and he goes free.
Bwaka is satisfied. So that when I get even Yombli, he's working on the instruction of these people. You think why Yombli is seated there? She's the pro team of the Senate. She's not speaking. She have never said anything. Now the first time that Daniel Sanders insulting. Daniel Sanders have consistently insulted leaders since the ascendancy of this government. Daniel Sanders have consistently, Daniel was the lead man that they were using even in opposition to insult. Daniel was the man that they were using to insult leaders. We are the legs of our senators, like Miguel, but then he was then minister. Even the then pro-tem, Albert Chie, was insulted by this very Daniel Sanders. The then speaker, Buffer Chima, was insulted by this very Daniel Sanders. Oh, yes. That's what brought him to power. That's what brought Daniel Sanders to that position. Daniel was given a direct mandate as part of his TOR as deputy minister is to come after anybody that will go against the government. So you can go after anybody with anything in your hand, whether you can cause power cause, you can cause my cause, anything you say, the government is protecting Daniel Sanders because it is part of his TOR. That's what the people want him to do. Daniel is executing the mandate, or maybe the insult is part of the arrest agenda. Anybody that speak, insult them. It's part of the arrest agenda.
So I think the eye is silent.
Yeah, so yeah. So anybody
country.
that speak, insult them. Now it's part of the arrest agenda. Going after critics is part of the arrest agenda. So Daniel is implementing the arrest agenda to the 40th. He's working in the interest of Bwaka. Bwaka feels satisfied. When Daniel Sanders have insulted George, we are in this country. He has insulted the former vice president. He has insulted several other leaders. Now the latest one, Creighton is just the latest victim of Daniel's insult. It now screams to some of us who got records. Nothing will be done. We just say these things so that Liberians understand for themselves where we are and that posterity is going to judge all of us. But the thing is, Daniel's anger is that he insulted during his day in government. Now things not happening the way he thought. So anybody that come and speak the fight, he will curse. Once you come to speak truth, Daniel will curse. That's all. Daniel feel when he curse you will get intimidated to shut up your mouth. So that's the mission of Daniel and the Ministry of Information. When they finish from there, when they finish insulting, they can go in the cafeteria. He and the ministers and other ministers there, they will go there and be shaking. I fire, I like fire, I like fire. Yeah, that man, I want. These are the conversations they can have behind the scene. A Liberia right here for you and I. Under a man, Bwaka, people said Bwaka, by virtue of his age and quote unquote his experience in government, and his connection to the Bible, to a Bible-believing church like the Baptist Church, and his position in the Baptist Church as a deacon. There were many pastors in this country today, as you say. In this country today, there were many pastors who supported Bwaka because of that belief and perception. This is a man close to the Bible. He's a man, a deacon in the church. Let's give him the opportunity. He will bring Liberia back to God with decency and moral acts and all of that. But today, Bwaka is paying people that are insulting. Prophet Key was continuously insulting people here. Even up to now, they're doing it. When somebody decided to put checkpoint down for Prophet Key so he understand what the law says about these things, Bwaka and his people protected him. The vice president took him and made him, brought him close to him. So the vice president have even started using Prophet Key against Koga. So if you listen, Koga is up with, let's say Prophet Key is up with an argument that the senator Koga wants to love to the late senator's wife. You listen to that?
Yeah.
That's the argument now. The vice president is pushing through Prophet Key so they can make Koga unpopular. This is it for you and I. Koga, in fact, just quickly, Koga is alarming over death threat. I will post that. Let me see whether I can post it. Continue to play a cash giveaway. We wanted to do our draw at 8:55, but now we got a few more to play. So let's see. The code is *255*1# for those using the button phone. *255*1#. And then for those of you using the smartphone, the code is *255*1#. And just for $100 Liberian dollars, you stand a chance right here and right now to win for yourself up to 25,000. So the next draw is going to be around 6,000 or 7,005. So I want to get Koga's post. Here. Yes. Okay. So I think I just got it on my Facebook page. Let me check. Okay. Let me get it from my Facebook page. So I want to share with you Koga's post here so you can understand what is going on in it. Just quickly before we can pick calls, then we'll come back. We talk about Senator, let's say, Councillor Taiwan Gonglo's view on the CDC party headquarters issue. So let's display this. So Nimba County Senator Samuel Koga, after his appearance the last time on a local radio station and an online platform where he made revelation of several things that is happening in the county since he got elected. Now, the senator is alarming that there are plans to get him off. There are plans to eliminate him. There are plans to kill him. So I challenge any one of you, take this number, the orange number you see, and you get orange money account. You're sending mobile or orange money to that number. You're sending money to that number and see whether or not Senator Koga's number there. Then right here on the radio, I want you to call and tell me, hey, guy, you lying. So for those of you following on camera, you following from our live Facebook feed, I want you to take the number. Maybe I will read it out. No, but people watching this thing. So you watch this thing and see the senator number 0770 118868. Just are sending orange money to that number 0770 118868. So I'm doing this so that nobody can feel that make-up story here. That Senator Koga's WhatsApp number here. Send money to that number. Just try. You have to send the money. Just try that you sending money. Once the name appears, and you tell me whether the number that here is different from, or the name that on that number is different from Senator Koga. So he says, these our Nima brothers were seen planning against me, how they will find someone to harm me and also destroy me on the social media in favor of VP Kun. That's Senator Koga saying that. The number I sent you, you're not check it? 0770 118868. Check that number and tell me that that's Senator Koga number. Call on this platform and tell me that lie. 0770 118868. 118868. 0770. He says again, these our Nimba brothers were seen planning against me, how they will find someone to harm me and also destroy me on the social media in favor of VP Kun. It's Koga, he says, because when he posting in a chat room, a big chat room we're posting. So if you see the pictures, those guys who were planning their vehicle, their plate number, everything there, but you will not see it clear because he himself just did it like that. So you will not see, I'm trying to get it so we can read some of these, but it will not come because it's on the screen. But if I'm getting it from my phone, I can read these split numbers. So a city senator in Nimba is under threat. His life is under threat because he had come up clear to speak on what is affecting him and that could affect his performance and that could affect our country Nimba. So, saying he said it now, they sent Juju men to go kill him first. It did not succeed. So he said they tried and planning. Maybe they want to attack him in another form. And even in the recording we played before we kickstart the show, he said it. They're making plan to kill him. This is Liberia for you and I. Now the only thing the Baka government is doing, feeling insecure with Koga being there as senator in Nimba, so he want to get rid of him, according to Senator Koga. Then another person on his side too causing another senator. Like the country there for you and I. Let's take your calls. Let's see what
when you listen to the voice that you play, you know, before. Koga said that the police didn't even get a statement from the people.
Let me see whether we can play that voice before we take calls here. Let's do that. Everything we say here, we don't want for people to feel that we are making up stories. So we always find the evidence best to these things that we say. So let's listen to Senator Koga. Maybe we can go to the concluding part of it. Let's listen to him right here. We'll come back. The code is *255*1# for those using the button phone, and then *255*1# for those using the smartphone. After this recording, once we reach the threshold, we can do our draw before we pick your calls right here. Let's listen to Senator Koga.
Senator, even the party that the old man left for all, may his soul rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You know, dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think the Limapo you let me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do the Liberian way, they say that vla. I would die natural death.
They are even intimidating him that they will kill
Nobody
him.
will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your head, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will look up to, you report their case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine?
You listen to that?
So if I were to die, like, yeah, Shari, nobody will talk about it. They say, oh, but I remember, say, what I sugar, why you die for?
It sounds...
Is that what the organ of sickness or disease on me?
It sounds funny, but that's the fact. If those individuals they're planning to use to eliminate the senator, once they succeed, if that man who they brought to use voodoo, if he was to succeed, the next thing they will tell you, oh, that man has been, in fact, Koga used to drink liquor. You see that man, maybe you are involving the drugs and all of that. That man died from so and so, he died from diabetes. Or he died from pressure. The people were talking, just shouted, and how he fell off, and that is it. Where are we heading? Where are we heading? The battle for supremacy is on in Nimba. Somebody feel Nimba that they are power property now. So anybody that won't contain their power property, they will pick up cutlass, they will pick up gun, they will pick up whatever it is that they are able to use to eliminate you. The senator got elected. He's been working, trying to engage with his people. What's bringing the insecurity? What's bringing the insecurity? You are the sitting vice president of the country. You have all of the resources to your disposal. You have all of the opportunities to prove to Nimbayans that, yes, I am, or you can repose confidence in me. But the Konfia is he's not a traditional son of Nimba. So he feels like being all Nimbayans will prefer a traditional son over an adopted child like him. So now the only thing is to send Koga his closest rival, go in the Nimba chat rooms. sending people in the chat room every day, reading insult, making words, using words, trying to say things to make the senator unpopular. This is the very Koga you sat some few months back. You made Nimbayans and Liberians to know that he was the best alternative. Well, you want us to bring you back?
The thing about their whole tussle on power is that you are in your place. You are in your place as the vice president. And this man is also in his place right now as senator. Although we Liberians kick against this man running as senator because it was a waste of money, but you people insisted that he was the best option. So like he said in his recording, I was in the position, so I should have been the one to choose who to run that place, because I think I know everybody.
I know everybody there.
But no.
But you know what happened? The vice president and Koga went in a meeting. They had a conversation on how to support, who to support there. The vice president accepted, pretendously accepted. And he Nicodemously went back in the county and brought his big ball. Somebody who was running his clandestine thing, somebody who was overpricing projects in the county. He brought him to replace Koga. Koga has a mature person.
Yeah, he kept mute.
Politically inclined and professional enough, could not sit and say any negative things and to criticize the decision of the MDR because he respects the decision of the party. That's the party that made him senator. Even when the vice president decided to use the party to bring confusion in the district, to make Koga appear ugly to somebody that he had promised, Koga remained professional. He did not talk. The man is angry now. The man won't speak. What he's saying a lie?
So it was the fast and prayer that brought everyone up.
Yeah, that's true. That the fast and prayer not making everybody be confessing.
Brown will beg you, man.
The fast and prayer, Ruth Brown, that true is saying that the fast and prayer making everybody be confessing. So this is how our country is. The thing that the people are supposed to be focused on improving the living condition of Liberians, on serving the bread and butter, the promise. No, we're not in that position again, yeah? Things difficult. They are not seeing so. Kun is fast running and planning for his campaign in 2029 because he believes that Brakai will not go back. So he's fast planning for his campaign in 2029. So as a result of that, Kun don't want any obstacle in his way. And that's why Koga have to even be more careful. Senator, if it is up to me, that content when you go in there, be careful. Because anything that this man will see as an obstacle, he will go after them. Anybody. That's why he pressurized the senator. Use the president to use the war crimes code to pressurize the senator, because the senator, for every time he hear about war crimes code, it will always waking his pressure. Pressure is one of the fastest way that people can die now. So Kun and his government use war crimes code. Same Prince Johnson died. Have you heard anywhere in Baka's speech, or even in Prince Johnson in the Jeremiah Kun speech, that they have spoken about war crimes code? That understanding that is causing people today should be updating us. What's the status of the war crimes code? No, we can't hear that because the main person they were targeting, our Prince Johnson is no longer around. Kun wanted to use that war crimes code to see that even if Senator Johnson was going to be alive, he was going to be somewhere that he was going to be unable to have political say in the future of Nimba. Because he felt that once Prince Johnson is out, he's the next in line. So anybody that he see as a storming block, he will get at you in whatever way he's able to.
And you know what's frustrating?
Oh, yes.
You know what's frustrating about it is that when the former president said, instead of us doing crime codes, let us just forgive and forget.
On.
These same people had issued. They said, why is it that we should forget these things? And there was something that the past president said. He said, okay, today, if we agreed to bring war crimes court here, is it going to bring any of our loved ones back? All of the harms that the past senator caused, he's dead right now. People are still feeling those pain. People's heart are still bleeding. Though he's dead. And so many people will say that he didn't reap what he sowed. He didn't suffer before he died. He just died like that. Others' heart are still burning. So what is the difference when the past president said, let us leave war crimes court and focus on the betterment of this country? Right now, Prince Johnson is out of the way. War crimes court is out of the way. It is off the window. We are not talking about it.
The main person who was targeting is gone, so no need for war crimes court. Who was under that thing? The speed at which that entire war crimes court conversation was running, you can hear it again. You will not hear it. Kun felt insecure. He told Waka, he said the only way you and I will be secure, because this paper is controversial, he could change at any time. So the only way you and I will be secure if we want to go back is when we go with this issue of war crimes court. Waka bought the idea. He pushed, and the pressure started getting high. When the senator used to go, the late senator used to go to somebody, he called his son. The man, instead of him helping, he would even increase the pressure on the senator. That was within the very time that Kun was brave to appear on the platform to tell the public. He posted on Facebook that he had not been a member of the MDR. The MDR that he's claiming today, the standard bearership. Kun posted that he had not been a member of the MDR. Only because by then he felt he wanted to put more pressure on Senator Johnson to get him off his way. Your way. The real campaign time. So some of y'all that thing you're doing, you pray some of you're doing what you ought to do. If you're able to get hold of us, you get hold of us. But the thing that we're comparing for you, the things we're comparing for you in the country, we'll bring records, we'll bring recordings, videos, documents, we'll bring them all. You think you're passing around your show, boating your art. So the things we get, we'll keep it, because at this point, we don't want to use it. That's why you see some Google coaches will keep their good players on bench. So when the opponent's team is exhausted, when your opponent team is exhausted now, they are tired, you start bringing your players in, your fresh legs in the 60, 70 minutes. These are the ways that you can cause damage to your team, your opponent team. That's what we're doing to you. They want what we're doing. We are using the familiar faces that you know, the real players that will make the game. We keep it them for you. You continue to be passing around. But you are beyond Nima Kante. I will leave from here. The same way you feel from Nima, when the girl will speak it, and the man will speak it. We make Liberians to understand how devilish you are, how power greed you are, how greedy you are.
No, but when
how you squander opportunities that were meant for Nimbayans. When you sat there as co-chair on Ways, Means and Finance at the House of Representatives, all these things will come. The documents are here. We'll compare them. Just be there. Let's pick your course. 0776 104 104 0886 500 104. The WhatsApp number is as well open, and of course it's plus 231 886 500 104 plus 231 886 500 104. The cash giveaway is still on. We want to do a job, but we've not met the threshold. So the code is star 255 star 1 hash for those using the button phone, and then the smartphone users star 255 star 1 hash, and just for $100 Liberian dollars you could win up to 25,000 right here this morning. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning.
You live? Go ahead.
I'm Carson from Tongkata.
Go ahead.
I will always tell me I'm a son of Nima. Jeremiah is trying to build his path that will fund him. The Daniel son, all of them, they are trying to build a path that will fund them. Jeremiah is so more power great, he don't want to give this. respect to Koga. You are a certain vice president. Why cannot leave the senator to work independently? But he just suppressing the senator. No, pertaining to someone that's protest in the district. When you Baba everything, you take the own candidate. You gave his better focus. So for the other son, that boy, he's a little boy. He's doing a pass out tomorrow. People say, "Oh, what happened to this one?" That he will not get a space for others to share with him. What's wrong with this? It's wrong. It's wrong. That's wrong.
Okay, let's talk to David King. David, morning.
Yeah, good morning. Let me say good morning to the Liberian people. This is David King, and I do join you from the densely populated suburb of the capital of Monrovia. You know, here with all us that are going on at the Ministry of Information, Daniel Sano being a very rude fella, you and I know that don't be suspended in once for rudeness. So whenever he comes to the public to address Nika, if you don't insult somebody, meaning that press briefing was never done. So he was not very proper, because if he had good upbringing, his orientation will be well humble, and this is how he goes about conducting himself. But we don't blame people like Daniel Sano. We blame the Liberian people who gave Mr. Bouaka the opportunity to serve our country, and because of that, people like Daniel Sano find themselves in ministerial position. They are misusing it. It is not a right anyway. It's a privilege that they should serve in that capacity. But saying in fact they are making it look like it's a right, we're going to take different course when it comes to 2029, where former President Weah will be presenting to the presidency and things will be on the red trajectory as it relates to moving our country forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you, so kind. It's *255 *1 hash, *255 *1 hash. We want to do a job. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, Hagar. Good morning, Promise.
Good morning.
This is the voice of Peter Sai, and I join you from Sokene District 4.
Go ahead, Peter.
Hey, God, now your commenter said that the problem is the people. That's true. Hey, God, there is a big confession in our recalling of Samuel Koga, the senator. Maybe you would have grabbed that point. What did he say? They come to paying somebody to poison him. He said the person will use voodoo against him. After using the voodoo, what they'll do, they'll say, "Oh, the man is a let's you go to the show sing again."
Yeah.
They'll walk and sing me. That is the same thing that was done to the late Senator Prince Johnson. That the mutant people using that they will put that thing on you. They at the end of the day, they do a stroke or pressure. And one person that is using that thing to get rid of the eliminate up on there that the vice president will get. You're just looking at training. That thing is insane and not sure, but it will come up. Back this thing, keep this recording. Tomorrow there will be a confession that voodoo was used against the late Prince Johnson. Okay. That was the voodoo.
Wait, the other recording, the other one will come. Let's talk to somebody from Promise Land. Promise.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning.
Your life.
Yeah. We have a discussion for Jeremiah. Jeremiah what's already about it. So now I'm going to get that one. The only thing that I call money is going to go up, and we are about to pledge from our party headquarters. I pledge to get 10 deposits.
Okay, when the time reaches, all right, when the time reaches, I will do what I want. Let's talk to somebody from here. Morning. Morning.
The Senate, except the Senate is executive, is supposed to invite Daniel Sano for being very rude.
The Senate is a part of is a part of the segment of the executive.
I can remember that Chiachipu was a junior senator in Grand Gila County at the time, and then he carried his mom to trouble. That the mom was needed to be reduced, and they called him. Within 5 days, that he was dismissed from the Senate. Was put out. So, except the Senate is conniving with the executive, they're supposed to invite Daniel Sano.
That precedent will not be set on a Bouaka's administration.
Reason why?
Okay.
It's certain the
okay.
All right, let's talk to somebody from this side. Morning.
Yes, good morning.
Morning, you're live on the radio.
Yeah, this is Mandela from Oro.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just want to say that same method he wanted to use on President Weah when he wanted to shake President Weah in. I'm talking about the
Mm-hmm.
So that what made it was good that President
Weah is moving with
that
grace.
man.
Weah can understand. God can speak to Weah. God say Weah that day.
Yeah, and he had all kind of things to say. So that is it.
We are going to shake that man hand that day. Baby, God forbid, we'll not forget, but I don't wanna. Morning. The man is trying to get at anybody that will serve as storming block to his going to the presidency. So he know that in the matter Samuel Koga then, but nationally in this entire country that we are he see as his a lead competitor. So when he get rid of Weah and believe the presidency is open for him. I think Weah is moving on grace. Morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, you live. Go ahead.
Thank you very much.
Go ahead.
All the issue about the Mayakun and Georgia. The American Georgia was blessed only God can speak Georgia in life. So there's nothing up to date he can do. So that they put on one side. That was the issue of the information minister. I mean the deputy minister in Daniel Sano. You know, Daniel Sano is directly instructed by President Buakai to do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I were here when this individual openly insulted the former vice president, the former president first, President George Manuel Weah, openly. President Buakai said nothing, he did nothing. And see, individual insulted the former vice president, his mother. His president did nothing, he said nothing. And according to the Constitution, a position of the president will and pleasure. What Daniel Sano is doing is clearly indicated and instructed by President Jose Imamba what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
I have to tell Daniel Sano, President Buakai is indicated to be leaving the stage. You as a young man, you still have long to go. If you look at the ground like you it's continues. You are destroying yourself very early for 6 years greener pasture. Please be careful. The position you are in today. Many people of the society.
Okay, your line is bad. Let's talk to another person that will come back and do our draw here. *255*1#. Morning.
Yeah, morning.
Morning.
Yeah, Aaron Pokazata.
Aaron, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the difference between and Boga. The Boga style, I mean, Georgia's style of leadership, Georgia cannot tolerate that.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember when Eugene Falcon, the Deputy Minister of Information, he insulted the host at Arizona. He was suspended. Even he went to jail for it.
Mm-hmm.
But Boga, he's somebody that who pay people to insult leaders.
Okay.
So he was not going to it's going to be we have suspend a man long time.
All right, let's talk to somebody. God's help. Morning.
Good morning, and thank you for the recognition.
Yeah.
Let me say good morning to Promise and
Edmond, hold on.
Good morning.
You know, asking the Senate under the leadership of Yomi Kanga Lawrence to reprimand Daniel Sano is like asking a duck to fly on Mars. Let me say it like that. That fellow has exhibited a high degree of unprofessionalism and disrespect for constituted authority despite his position in government, and nothing is being done. And I will agree with every other person. His actions have been sanctioned by the president. If they were not so, or if it wasn't so, he would have received his reprimand long time. And this is going to be a system up until the end of this government. Daniel Sano will do whatsoever pleases him, because there are people in the background who admonishing him to
Thank you. Let's talk to Edmond Carr from here. Edmond, morning.
Yeah, morning, Yika. Let me say good morning to Promise.
Morning,
you know, the guy, he started doing this thing, and other people are sitting in the leadership watching him to do so. So he will always go ahead and do it. I don't know whether the information ministers or other institutions, they don't feel embarrassed of their action.
No, they are working on a mandate.
Yeah, every time you take the podiums is to inform the Liberian people if you are making any progress. What happened in Japan when you went there? But every time you take the podium, if you are not insulting CDC, you are insulting somebody that is close to CDC. What is that? And the only thing that the senator need to do, he is the one that's supposed to carry his complaint. And let's see what Youngly would do about because he will carry the complaint and then they will invite him. But they should not be able to believe that Sano is just a deputy minister to insult. He used the negative descriptive word against the people. The man called President Weah, he got a mosquito brain. Can you imagine that? So that is why he mayor. And let's see that happened to Nima Kante. Look, let me tell you, that's brother, his declaration is not only doing it by using people, but he actually involved with some demonic activities. Senator Johnson, we are around him. You know what they gave him? We heard that he received a gift, and it was a plant, or how do I call it? Or act they carve it and make it fine to present it to him as a gift in Nima when he made that trip. When they gave him that wooden calf and presented to him, he took it. When he came back, the problem began. We are around here. We are around here, people. So that brother, you think why? Just for me saying I don't want to shake hand, I just give you thumbs up, or I just give you a man love, the boss, the black. How can they take the whole country that you don't want to shake hand, you don't want to shake hand? How important it is for me to, am I forced to put my hand into your hand? That's something that God is associated with, and he need to stop. There are some people, they are covered by the blood of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. I don't care how long you carry that kind of thing, a thing that you want to do it to people, your own end can just come easily. And trust me, this one that has started between here and Coca, this is the destruction of a political career. You need to be careful. As I said yesterday, you already between the Caesar, the United Party folk are not trusting him. Because for the fight that Bwaka Hana told him that he's not running into 2029, allowing people to petition him for 2029, that is a blow to the Bwaka camp.
Okay.
Then now, from the Nimakane side, Koka is not already trusting him now. So his political ambition is gradually diminishing. He need to be careful.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Edmond. Thank you so kindly. Let's speak 2 more calls and do our draw. Then we come up and talk about the next issue. Morning.
Good morning, brother.
We live. Go ahead.
No, brother, let me just tell you something. Now, I every loud man share. The people here, the people will feel massive. You better you feel sorry for somebody. The people they play a whole government now. They're confused. I won't lie to you. Don't just relax. They are confused. All the things they're doing, they're confused. And it will bear the consequence. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so kindly. This other person. Good morning. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Go ahead. You live. You want to hold the line? Go ahead.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Me too.
Go ahead, Mitchell.
Yeah. Thank you for the show. You know why you think the minister, the deputy minister for information is showing all that now went on the internet. It's politics. They may say, understanding, is seeing the mess failing slowly, or is seeing failing. So
check it out. Daniel Sanders, the same people that used to be causing their parent in the country. Daniel Sanders could cause the mother. If you can cause people like that, you cannot think you to do the people.
Because you saw area man, then you have being personal, be causing you all about let's do it matter. Oh, so if he say he was changing to the government forever, no, that time you there. So be careful. Yeah, but politics, when you used to say in the past, our past, and past leaders, that's the thing. You in the guarantee, you still misbehaving.
Yeah.
Small child. In cream, man.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for giving the time.
All right. Thank you for your participation. Daniel Sano are people that used to call their parents. That man looking at somebody that grew on your own. So that kind of arrogance, that kind of street left. They are the people who even started the entire thing about drugs. They're not looking at somebody who got rescued from drugs. So when you're speaking, you get to understand that the kind of person you talk to somebody from that side. Morning.
Morning.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm calling, driving from the Johnson Mount. My name is Daniel Brooklyn.
Go ahead.
Key to the issue of Daniel Sano. I think the president of Liberia right now should take a stand, putting a media ban on this guy, because all of what he said, his diction, languages used at the Nika press conferences are completely disrespectful. It's unhealthy for our emerging educated society, our kids listen to radio and follow up. PUL needs to do something. And I'm saying this as a journalist, okay? On the flip side of the government, we will continue to have these things when the government refuse to recruit technical professional people in this area. If Daniel Sano had gone to school and learned as a person and understand what you communicate as deputy minister of the government communication arm, he would know how to address teacher. But this guy is blessed because he lacks the competence, he lacks the required education that comes as to serve in the communication space. And it is just unfortunate that the president will not do nothing. And it is just so, I don't know the kind of a word to describe, but you as a deputy minister, you are not speaking only for the executive. The legislature is another branch of government. The judiciary is another branch of government. And the executive. So you speak for government, but to take off to now when taxpayer money has been spent and you use that occasion to insult public officials both in oppositions and in position, it is just so unfortunate, and I think it is the result of the government not prioritizing professional technical people in these key roles. Nowhere in the world in our age and time you will have Daniel Sano serving as a deputy minister for public affairs in a country where we have produced so much of a veterans of communication, a specialist, both print and electronic. And it is just so unfortunate for our noble professional journalists to see such a guy who would take up to national podium where our taxpayer money is being spent to host such an occasion to insult public officials. So I think the PL needs to pick up an action to put in a media ban. I think that will serve as a caveat to restricting what people say in the so-called political offices.
Thank you so kindly. Let's take a break. When we come back, we do our draw. So like we said, for those of you who want to be a part of the Freedom Morning Rise chat room, just send me a direct messenger message. Send me a messenger message, and I'm going to add you to the chat room. In that chat room, we'll have all of the G's, the gossips, the fights, and evidence, and all of that will be in that chat room. So just send me a direct messenger message, and I'm going to send you the link to join. And for those of you who are playing the cash giveaway very shortly, the time is that just that we've never met the threshold. I need 3 more persons, then we can meet a threshold to do another draw right here. The code is *255*1#. For those using the button phone, just at least 400 LD or 50 cents USD, just that *255*1#. But if you are using the smartphone, the code is *255*1# for those using the smartphone. And then just for $100 Liberian dollars, you could win up to 25,000 Liberian dollars right here and right now this morning. Let's take this break. When we come back, we just beat around to read out Councillor Conglo's view about the CDC's eviction. And then we give you the opportunity to make your input. Not much thing we'll see about that because the files are clear and all of that. But *255 *1# for those using the button form, and then *255 *1# for those using the smartphone. We will give out another money to somebody. But let's take this break. When we come back, if we can meet the threshold, we do our draw. At least let's do 2 more draws before we can close today's edition of the program.
The content of my nail screen last. And I will let Judy as a senator. You give me confirmation power. But I'm coerced to confirm people. So with people who say that the vice president and myself will not work together, I think the vice president doesn't want to work with me. I want to say it clearly to the public so they can understand. We have been subjected like a bear ball. And I am not going to accept that. Once I was elected as a senator of the country, I must be given the opportunity to recommend my citizen. It is my fiduciary responsibility. I can't sit now a group of citizens crying on me for a job. Then one individual supersedes everything he does, the country work, he does the nation work. Then who am I? If a vice president goes to the president and says, well, Nima Kandi and my country live with me, out of courtesy, teamwork, he will listen to him. But in my mind, the vice president should reciprocate. In as much that you can go to the vice president or the president to say that anything that has to do, please refer to me. Equally so. When we make recommendations, it should be accepted as a legislator of the country. Then show good faith. But you cannot be the only one that will take the shot. Then we live on a wayward. No, I don't think that's the proper way for us to go. And ask Samuel Koga will not accept it. I can tell you for free. Where the period of the time that the Liverpool elected me for, the time elapsed, and they want to take their job, fine. But the Liverpool know that I'm somebody who is a straight talker, and they know that I can defend them, fine. I don't think that is the way we're supposed to go. We need to respect each other in this country. Politics should not be because I got the upper hand, so therefore I can suppress anybody. No, for me, I'm a water. When you tap me on the other side, I can bust another way to make way for me to live. And what I'm saying here is what's happening. It's not secret. The vice president is listening to people that all that meant that pretty soon he will be vice president running me to somebody. So he believes in it. Maybe he want to elevate me. My disappointment is, number one, that the vice president often tell me, since he got a seat as vice president, how many persons have I recommended in this government to serve in the government as presidential appointee? 0. Every appointment in Nima Kandi was done by him. He and I would discuss something as a brother. To implement it, you will bypass me and do different things. I don't talk on it. Look at what happened in this number 5. If my brother sincerely want to work with me, he's not listening to gossip. And we're working in harmony with respect to each other. You don't think he's supposed to call me and say, my man, the election here, why you're thinking? Because you are the one over there. Anybody that recommend, I will declare support for that person. It's a dumb deal for me to knock my chest in the district and say, we're carrying the person. And the vice president said, no objection. The senator who came from there, the senator of the country said that the person, one party mandate will support the person. But on the contrary, that we agree on something, you deviated from it. If I had gone already to challenge that I will support Agosi Mekwa by all means, or I will support Bori Badie by all means, openly declare, and he's supporting Koto, how the world will look at us. So as an elderly person, I decided to waive everything and say I will not do it. I will be neutral. My neutrality was based on endurance, but I was hurt and felt disgrace in my own district. He doesn't want to lead the neck of Nima Kandi. When you are elected as a senator, it is a full responsibility to take charge of the country. Not vice president, not president. Do you guys want me to sit supinely and be happy when this such a thing is going on? Then what made me senator? Even the party that the old man left for all, may his soul rest in peace. I'm looking there like an ostracized person. You want to dignify me. You want to tell me I'm not organized? Why you think the Limapo you let me as a senator? And that respect is not given to me. We should respect each other. Whosoever attempting to intimidate me with voodoo, with sound of intimidation to say we'll bring somebody to do this, the Liberian way they say that vla. I would die natural death. Nobody will kill me. Because when you kill me, that beat you and you will be cursed. The curse will forever remain on your head, and blood stain will remain on your hair, and you will not survive easily. You will end up with disgrace. How can you think, or why would you even think to take away somebody's life? For what? Then the police will look up to, you report their case to, they don't take record on the individual. Can you imagine? So if I were to die, like, yeah, Shari, nobody will talk about it. Say, oh, but I remember, say, what I shoot, why you die for? Is that what the all kind of sickness or disease on me?
Yes, it's serious. It's important. Somebody say, let me just get the senator's message, but let's see if we can do a draw now to give somebody money. Who is going to be that lucky winner? *255* 1# for those using the button phone, and then *255* 1# for those using the smartphone. Who is going to be our next lucky winner? Who is going to be our next lucky winner? You coming to win something? Let's see. Let's see right here, right now. Okay, all right. The next lucky winner. So *255* 1#, those using the button phone, and then *255* 1# for those using the smartphone. So let's give out money to somebody here. Very, very soon. Let's call out this person here. Then at the next 16 minutes, we hope we can do another draw. So just continue to play. The more you play, the better your chances are to win. And now back to school promo is on now. The grand prize is 100,000 scholarship, and then we got 50,000, we got 25,000, and just the rest, and we got 10,000 as well. So let's give our money to somebody here. Who's this next person? The highest person, the person that all the people that are winning, the highest play is 3. Yes, the higher play is 3. Let's talk to somebody here who has won money right here, right now. And then give it a chance. Let's see, between now to 10 o'clock, we can do another draw. If you accept it, that's it. Morning. Walk away from your radio, please. My ears.
Oh. How you doing?
Walk away from your radio first. I'm not doing okay because you stay around your radio.
No, I walk away now.
Okay, this is Hagar, and I'm here on Freedom FM, calling you from the Freedom Morning Rise.
Yeah.
Did you play our cash giveaway program this morning?
Yes.
How many times you play it?
5 times.
You play it 5 times, so you use $500 Liberian dollars.
No, I play in USD.
Oh, you play from your USD account, so you use $2.50.
Yeah.
So how you play it?
I got *255* 1#.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And then you select from the currency you want to play.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so check on your phone. You've received 5,000 on your mobile money now. Check it up. It is for you as part of our winners this morning.
All right. Thank you, Hega.
You're welcome. So the code is *255*1#. For those using the button phone, and then *255*1# for those using the smartphone. So the next 14 minutes, we can do another draw to give out our last person the money before we walk out of here. So we hope we can reach the threshold between now to that time. That is, if you can play and continue to trust the system to win something here. So Councillor Tiawan Gonglo did a Facebook write out expressing his opinion, his legally guarded opinion on the CDC's eviction. So let's get to read out here for you so you understand what it is. Then we can move on. Okay. So this is it. He titled this Law and Politics, Note to the Public by Councillor Tiawan C. Gonglo. And the topic, the CDC eviction and the law on rates of possession. Many have asked about the legality of the recent eviction involving the CDC. Let me explain in plain terms, he says. A rate of possession is only meant to put the rightful landowner back in possession of his or her property. Court officers can remove people and their belongings, even break doors if necessary, but they cannot destroy houses or buildings. Once judgment is given, all structures belong to the new owner. It is the owner, not the court or the police, who decides whether to keep or demolish them. So the main question is, he asks, or he says, who brought in the yellow machines that tore down the buildings? And then option A, he says, A, if it was the owner, then lawful, yes. If it was the owner, lawful. B, if it was the court officers or the police, unlawful, because they went beyond their legal authority. He says that Councillor Gonglo, a legal luminary in our legal system of our country, is saying this to us. Void of political sentiment, a supporter of the Boakai's regime. Let's make it clear so you understand who is speaking. Execution of judgment is about repossession, not destruction. So in this case, got something, okay. So in this case, if, for example, this phone here, I got it, and then I claim that this phone is for me, I bought it with my money, and that promise come up and say, this phone is for her. She also bought it with her money. One of us decided to go to court. I get a phone. Promise decided to go to court because I get her phone, but I don't want to give her phone. And the court ruled that this phone is for Promise. Councillor Gonglo is making us to understand that this court have ruled that, Hagar, the phone you get is for Promise. Now, since Hagar don't want to give Promise her phone, the court say, go and take the phone from Hagar. The court did not instruct the officers to take the phone from Hagar and burst it. The court did not instruct the officers to take the phone from Hagar, take the SIM card from inside, break it, start deleting things from it. No, that was not what the court instructed. What the court has instructed by virtue of the rate of possession is, since this phone is for Hagar, let's say it's in Hagar's possession, and Promise have won legally that this is her phone, take the phone from Hagar, give it to Promise. Promise will then decide whether she now want the phone again, she won't spoil it, she won't take the SIM card from inside, through it, she won't delete everything that inside. So it is not the right of the court officers to go and take the phone from Hagar and bust it. That is not legal. That action is not legal. So that's what the counselor is saying here to us. Now, coming, execution of judgment is about, okay, repossession. What is the rate of possession? Okay. So execution of judgment is about repossession, not destruction. The question here is, one, what is a rate of possession? It is a court order that returns land to the rightful owner. So the land that the CDC were on is being returned to the rightful owner. The owner could choose to bust the horse on it because she now won it or he now won it. The owner could choose to sell the house and the land, which could even add more value to the land. So was it the court that decided to go there and break the structure down, or it was the police out of arrogance and anxiety that decided to go there, bust those houses on the project, on the property? So who did the bust? Who decided that? Was it the owner of the property, or the court, or the police? If it is the owner, yes, it's legal. That's why the owner decided, I want the horse, I will bust it. But if it is from the court or the police, it is illegal. So that's why I wanted to bring on Councillor Gonglo, but I'm sure we'll do it on Monday. I wanted to bring on Councillor Gonglo, or maybe we can talk to Councillor Kebe Sion to tell us whether the CDC got legal remedy to this matter, bursting down the homes, or if it is not the instruction of the owner of the land that you bought the house. If the owner of the land who got her land now in her possession, if she got the legal support to carry the government to court for busting the houses on the land, all those houses on the land. So what about the CDC eviction? Okay. Who decides what happened to the building on the land? Only the lawful owner, according to Councillor Gonglo. Any precedent in Liberia, he asked. Then yes, he answered. Yes. In the Tokba Estate versus Goodrich case, the estate got back the land, but the house still stands because only the estate had the right to decide. This is a court precedent, a legal precedent that the council has mentioned. What about the CDC eviction? The issue is whether the yellow machines were hired by the owner lawful or by the officers or the police, which is unlawful, which is unlawful according to Councillor Gonglo. Law versus politics. This is not a political issue. Execution of judgments is a legal matter guided by our civil procedure law and precedents. Conclusion. The CDC eviction teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Execution of judgment must follow the law, nothing more, nothing less. Listen to that. I'm not going to go any further. We can just pick few calls on this topic and let's check to see if we can do a draw. But let's pick few calls on this topic. 0776 104 104 086 500 104. Maybe just 3 calls on this topic. We'll just call it a day because time is actually not in our favor. So Promise want to say something to that. But yeah, maybe.
For me, I think it is only up to the owners if they come out to say if they were the ones who instructed that the police carry Caterpillar there to break down those buildings. Until they can talk, all we got from our president was
The
they
law
were
is the law.
following the law, and the law is the law. So
Let's talk to callers and then we'll come back and do a draw right here. *255*1# or *255*1##. Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, this is Alexander Toya.
Twelve, go ahead. You live.
Good. Okay. The issue with the demolition of the CDC property, it is good to look at it like Councilor Congo has read it for it. I myself am a student of the law.
Okay.
Good. You cannot complain on an issue that is not for you.
Okay.
The court are giving possession to the new owner of the property. So the new owner have the right to demolish or not to demolish. So assuming and not admitting that the police went and demolished it, the person who is to lament should be the new owner, but not CDC.
Okay.
Because CDC lacks the capacity to complain as to who damaged it.
Okay.
So that's my take.
So the in this case now, only the legal owner that won the case against the CDC or the people that only the legal owner can go to court for damaging the property.
Exactly. Because if the owner do that, it will be right because they won't be on their function.
Okay.
But until then, we should not be discussing why they damage it.
Okay. All right. Let's talk to this person. Morning.
Good morning, hey guys. Good morning. How you doing this morning?
I'm okay. Go ahead. We want to do our draw, but time is fast spent. Morning.
Yeah. My name is James Spade, chairman of the Veteran Assembly, District 16, Nikutu Town.
Go ahead,
We
Chief.
understand is the legal owner has the right to order whether he or she waiting to, demolish the property. If it is so, after the case, the defense was not given time to leave the place, okay, and the eviction, but not demolition. Once the tenant, the landowner ever gave time, to the tenants to remove property that building.
So the only instruction that the police or the court gave the police was go and take all of the belongings of the CDC from the property, including the AC, the computers, and everything that were there that you damaged. You just needed to go and take it and give it back to them, right?
If that was not done, then he said overnight you get a yellow machine and damage all property that was building.
So the counselor who called in that case, okay, thank you, Chief. Thank you for your participation. But the counselor who called, CDC, if you notice from the video, CDC's property too or materials were damaged. They had AC and things all on the wall, mounted on the wall. They had other materials that were there that they did not take out, and the government damaged those materials. So does the CDC have the right to carry the government to court for damaging? Because even if it was the rightful owner that damaged CDC's property or material, does CDC have the right to carry even the rightful owner or the police or the court to court? Is possible? Maybe somebody who got legal idea on that can tell us. Morning. Hello. Okay, *255*1#. Let's talk to let's talk to this person, then we come back. We want to close up and do a draw. Morning.
Good morning.
You're live. Go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to make my own info. There is Jipley Onyana Jipley calling from the township of West Point.
Go ahead.
Other evictions, we all understand the legal process. When you about to be evicted, firstly, the court have to serve you a notation, give you a durations to vacate the place. After such time, if you refuse to comply with the time frame the court has given you, then the court now will send a sheriff to evict you out of the place. If you resist the sheriff, there will be the law enforcement officer. We have it to do with the police or the AFL. But even within the CDC case, there was nothing of such with the legal proceeding. So that alone tell you that these things were highly politically motivated because you get a woman from the Labrador Broadcast radio station confirming that missions were accomplished. That alone tell you that the government is strongly behind it. Thank you for following me the time.
all right. So keep your calls coming in. Okay. Morning.
Yes. Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, you're live.
Yeah, this is Mandela calling from the old room once again. Yeah, even the councilor cannot say that in CDC case here, it's not like that. The landowner does not have the right to get together and get bust the houses, even if that landowner does not want the houses. Because CDC property was in there, and they didn't give them time to move. But you are given an eviction notice to move. If the time expires, and then they move, then you can say, yeah, you can go to the place. So the even wrong, the landowner even will be wrong. I think she's saying to exclude the government for destroying their property.
All right. Okay. So, good morning.
Good morning, Promise. Good morning, here, guys. This is once again, Peter. In a joy was talking to you for my life.
Yeah, you're live.
All right. You see here, guy, and Promise. These are some of our problems that we're facing in the country. Now, one big country backward. I can listen to someone who purports to be a legal luminary. Look, eviction is a proceeding, it's an order. And they tell them to honor the law, God, honor right. Even when you get the order to evict that person, they could give a person time. There must be a time later to that person where the person will operate within that time space to get that thing, removed. Or even if you go to take the person, they could guide the person and get the person taking their belonging and whatsoever. They didn't say you go and destroy the person's property. So the claim the people are making is our property got damaged. You got a right to possess your property. We are not arguing that right. But we took our right to relocate or to take our property to our new home. And you didn't give that person a chance. So if a legal luminary or a luminary will come and speak the way you spoke right now, they mean like a serious.
So maybe,
thank you.
Because for me, what I understand, like I said, the CDC could maybe whether the CDC reserve the right to go to court because their materials were damaged, the AC and other materials that were in there that got damaged. Even the week that the police people try stealing some, all of these things could be a business that was done by, because in eviction, what the court supposed to do backed by the police, what they were supposed to do is go there, the speakers, the AC, everything on the wall, or take them off, carry under the jurisdiction of the court instead of damaging them, because the court did not give you right to damage. Because even if the court is telling you to go and arrest somebody, the court can always tell you go and bring the living body of this person before the court. They can't tell you, say, when you go and you see the person running away, so you must shoot and kill and no.
Exactly.
So, but this is like viewer for us, and Abubakar the president. So
you see, you are spoken like a legal luminary.
even though I am not, let's talk to somebody else. Good morning, finally.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, you know the word, we got two words: eviction and demolition. Eviction, the councilor right before it, when I was in the PPD and somebody illegally stay in the company house, they gave her the court order to go and force them to open the door, take the main property, atomize it, and bring it to the court. Okay, that's what they call eviction. But they didn't say send the main property there, go, and the man have been employed or fired. So with all that, he had a right to stay. But when you abandon the house and go to another area, they can't see him. The property are there, the government take care, so care, but if people atomize and send it to court. I mean, it's just simple. Eviction is different word, demolition is different word. What they give the owner the cost to demolish, well, the laws have to define it.
Okay.
So what we are saying, the people went against CDC for nothing.
All right. Thank you. Promise.
Yeah.
Time is against us. We are out of here for today. What's your take? Finally, we're going home.
Let me say goodbye to each and every one of you who follow us, listen to us. We want to say keep safe and enjoy your week.
Keep safe.
Your weekend, sorry.
Keep safe and, of course, enjoy your weekend. So there is absolutely no good in saying goodbye from my end. But all we can say is let's continue to keep the peace of our country. This country will not burn. This country, we must look in the face or faces of our leaders and disagree with them respectfully, especially when we think that their actions is against the interest of the common people. We cannot continue to play deceptive politics because I'm friendly with this person, because this person is my brother, this person is my uncle, this person is my this. I'm benefiting from his pocket. So I downplay the greater interests of the country. Once we continue to do these things, preach like we are supporting, because we're supporting a particular person, so whatever the person does is right. No, this country will not improve when we continue on that note. We must look in the faces of our leaders, tell them, say, hey, you did this, it's wrong. I don't care how you feel about me. And that's why I am. That's why you see me. I hardly draw lines. No matter who, I'm always friendly with people. I take you to be my cool friend, wherever you are, whoever you think you are. I hardly draw lines. But when I draw my line, I stay by it. I stand by it. I respect it. I protect it. And don't care about how you feel about me. And don't care about how you live on your own side of the line. That is it. Let's keep our country safe. Let's preach the message of unity, even though the government is not pushing that. But yes, Crime Stoppers is always teaching us to do so. So until we are back here, Abu and I will begin a new week on Monday. For those of you, if you've not joined the WhatsApp chat room, send me a message. The name is HAGGAR. GONDAH, and send me a message. That's a messenger message, and I'm going to the link on how to join Freedom Morning Rise WhatsApp chat room. Until we are back here on Monday, Abu and I promise, and I will be here on next Friday. Do have yourself a God bless weekend, and until we are here is in a brand new month, which will be September. I'm out of here, folks.